Everyone. My name is Kamsiyochukwu Arinze. I'm founder and CEO of Kasi AI. Kasi is a Swahili word for speed, velocity, and rapid movement. But less about me. Let me tell you about my friend Sikirat. So Sikirat, she's a podcaster. She's an entrepreneur. And the reason why she started a podcast was to help kids in New York understand the corporate and media world. But the problem is, since she has to edit her podcast, she has to do like the posting across social media, she has to find the guests. There's a lot of work that is needed to actually create the podcast, which takes time, which takes money. And Secret tried to find if there were solutions to help this easier so she can actually help the people. And she found some, but they were all disconnected tools. And she needed a way to aggregate all her data for different platforms and also help with creating content on a larger scale. But before that, this is what trading look like. Sometimes you upload, you crash, re-export, you have to manually find clips, you have to stay up up to 3 a.m. to find things. But with Cassie AI, all you have to do is upload the clips. You upload your video, you can get personalized clips, you can post across all platforms, and you can get useful guest stars. So what we do is we help creators stay creative while we automate busy work. Our goal is to be the data company for the new creative world. So I mentioned this is how it works. And instead of telling you how it works, I'm going to show you how it works because it's live now where you can try it out for yourself. So you can go to Casino1 and then once you log in, you can upload a file or you can upload a link. So let's
In this my video, I have code our path. No,
No, you're looking up. See, we don't.
yeah, I'll find up. So let's so we take it to the platform, then we paste the video. You can set the criteria for the video. So you can set the clip duration or the aspect ratio, label captions if you want to. I mean, they set the captions position. You set the advanced prompt if you want to, and then you can decide to create the clips. For the sake of time, we won't do that, but these are some of the results of how it would look like. So you have the final video, you have the caption, you have a virality score, you can download directly, you can post to social media, you can edit whatever you want to do all from this platform. Now, talking about the market, is there actually a market for this? So the total addressable market for this industry is set to be about 500 billion by 2030. So a lot of what David is saying about the creator industry, this is where it's heading at. And the service addressable market is about 150 billion, but where we're starting now is about 100 million, which is targeting podcasters and creators with about 1,000 to 100K followers who post actively because those are the people who actually use this. Our business model is a subscription model. We have a creator plan, it's $20, and a pro plan for 35, and then also an enterprise plan. And we also plan on going for a paper credit add-on afterward. So this is what it would look like, and some of the features and the different plans. Currently, we're over at 1,000 users. This is real, and we have an NPS score of 8.2. And this is some of the glowing testimonials that some of our users have given. This is what separates us from our competitors. So our competitors, which we clap and Hopeless Clip, they do not provide personalized clips so they can understand what type of content actually works for you. You just find whatever clips works. But for different brands, the reason why they create clips is because they want people to go to their longer content. And to find the best clips for them, you need to understand what type of content they actually create. So workflow automations as well. So one of the things that we're mainly focused on is having content, and then also ease, meaning you can upload the video there, you can edit the video, post it directly all in one place. We support multiple languages, API access, captions, and AI editing tools as well. Our go-to-market strategy. So, like we said, the target users are solo content creators, and our main acquisition channels would be one, content, and then we also have plan on having influencer co-marketing campaigns and also YouTube and product hunt as well. Now, this is our roadmap for the following years. So we plan on having collaboration tools for people to work together in teams, and then analytics dashboards, which is one of the main things that we're focusing on, and then more AI editor improvement. And by the Q3 of 2026, we plan on launching a mobile app because right now, 76% of the people who use the platform are using it from their phone. And then also voice editing because we are trying to make things as easy as talking to your phone and saying, go to the live this video we created, find the best clips and post it directly without helping. So all of our edit school considerations are keeping the data of our users, making sure it's accurate, transparent, and secure. And regarding social ethical considerations, we're making sure that creators don't burn out because they're trying to get what the algorithm is doing every single year. And one of our environmental ethical considerations is making sure the models that we use, we minimize the amount of compute usage to reduce the carbon impact. Now, what everyone's been looking for. We are currently asking for 3 million for 10% of the company, and it's going to be broken down into product and engineering for 40%, cloud infrastructure, such as hosting our AI models for 20%, marketing and growth, so creator partnerships, SEO, tutorials, 25%, legal and admin for 10%, and then on for 5%. A very, very big team of two, and we have individual experience in working with IBM, Gucci, FICO, ServiceNow, Apple, FICO, Cruise, Activision. Found an engineer. I've seen this brother build an app from scratch and then go ahead and build a whole car from scratch. I am not lying. And now I'll open it up for questions.
Okay, great, awesome. Diesel and Michael
Sure.
ask these questions, and then next time we're gonna go into a page table.
And money, you get a gold coin.
Yeah. Go ahead. Diesel.
Well, I had one, you answered it, which is go to market, which is, that's one of the hardest. But I do have a question. This is my own ignorance. If it's so long form content, seems like that's a pain point with other tools like this. They're not as adept at creating long form content. Did I understand that correctly?
Yes and no. So long form content, a lot of people don't have the amount of time to read them.
Okay.
So a lot of creators are is they create the bite-sized social clips that they could post on social media for people to actually go watch the long form content or know about the long form content.
Okay.
But during that process, they still have to edit, they still have to post. So we're making that whole process.
So it's the CapCut. You replace it?
CapCut would be a video editor that has someone with video editing.
Okay.
So we are trying to be more of a data company for creators, which happens to have video editing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. Nicely done. You're very cool and chill, which is always good. And when the live demo screwed up, you didn't lose your mic. So the business challenge is to save time to create time for podcasters. The creation of short clips is the immediate value point. One of the things I'm trying to think about is if I have a long video, how are you cutting that into short clips? Are you using time? Are you using context? Are you using topic? If I feed in a 25-minute interview and I want 45-second clips, how do you get the best, highest value clips out of that? What is the way that you are dynamically searching and then selecting best highest value clip?
Yeah. So there are multiple ways. One of the ways is when you're starting off, you can actually just type what exactly you're looking for. So the advanced prompt section, you can be like, find the 5 clips that talk about productivity. That's full crack.
Yep.
The second way, if you connect your social media platforms to it, figure out what's already working for you, social media, which is most likely to perform better for you. That's another way. And then the last way is when you're in a specific niche, there are certain types of content that work better. So the type of content that works for business niche will be different from the type of content that works for entertainment. So we do that, combine all those factors.
Great.
So is like, I'm sorry, so the idea is that you take all those inputs and what would optimize that content and what would work best on which platform. And that helps create it. Kasi would help create it.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
get all the content that's relevant because that's what the humans do later would normally do.
Right.
They will watch and be like, oh, the last clip was created. People like this, and this stuff. Then they put it in.
Do you take existing content and help create new content, or is there? Can you create things from scratch? Now you can't, right, with AI.
Yes, but that's not what we're helping them do right now. So they can use the AI tools to augment the videos that they're trying to create, but we're not creating completely like a new AI avatar video from scratch.
They can do that.
No, they can't do that from scratch.
Right,
But
they
they can
can.
augment it.
It can augment it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one last question. So you had a virality score, which I like the idea of. And now I understand if you've got the kind of smart CapCut search component, that makes sense. Talk for 30 seconds about the data that you'll collect and why that data will be useful, given that you've had aspirations to be more of a data company in the medium term. What is it about the data that you'll collect that will be useful?
So one is the context for them. So like you mentioned, how do we find the best context? The next is long term, since everyone can create, everyone be able to create content, but not everyone be able to create good content. So there needs to be a company that has enough data to know what good content is because if that data along everything would need and every vertical that is positive. That is what we are trying to be. And the crowd to get in that is three.
So the quality of your metadata and the performance of each clip is the data set that you'll accumulate over time and that'll give you some advantage.
Yeah.
So the more people who use it, the better it is.
Yeah. Okay. I'm conscious of our timekeeper, so
Okay, yep. I think we'll make getting us.
Thank you.